I'm going to do something for a personal reason. I just want to do an anniversary for myself. See if I've heard over the since this election, my old state has legalized marijuana. Arizona, Oregon, probably. I hear. I hope it's true. They legalized most of the unlegal drugs. At least I know cocaine at the start. But what about codeine, Vicodin, or anything like that? Because I need to tell you, I did the anniversary for this when I was 17. I'm 39 years old now. This is a month before my 18th birthday. I almost killed myself accidentally. I was sick. I was coming down with, I didn't know it at the time, but double ammonia. I was really, really bad, and I was in bed for like a couple days. During one of the nights, when my brother and my mother and dad were gone, at least my brother and mother was not there. I woke up. Well, before I went to bed, I took a shot of codeine cough syrup with Vicodin in it. And I thought I was fine, so I fall asleep. I know I went to bed at least around 7. Now, over the course of the night, at least which I believe was, because that's what I did. I woke up, I went to bed and I woke up. Oh, I didn't check the time. I had no clock in the house, no cell phone like we have here. So I assumed I was asleep for at least 3 to 4 hours. So I took another spin. Little did I know during the course of the I was taking, I know I took at least 4 of them. I OD'd on it. Without even thinking. My mom can attest to this. Everyone can attest. She told me everything. My brother and my mother came back home and they saw me sleeping in the bed. Okay. Well, probably 20 minutes later, they saw me. I was in distress. Well, at least not breathing. And my mom went in there and she saw me. I was, at least that's what she said. My mom said, Max, I don't think he's here. He has a pulse in him, but I said, my brother called the ambulance and they got there in plenty of time, I would say. But here's the kicker. I was fat then. I'm less fat than I am now. I was at least 200 and almost 200. But here's the kicker. I was so out of it. They could get the gurney in because I was fat, but that's not it. They did my vitals, everything. They tried to put an IV in me. I knocked it out the IV out of my body 4 times. I know twice while they're trying to get me into the ambulance. I was on remote control. I didn't know who and what. I was fucked. By the time I got into the hospital, my mom and my brother got there, and the doctor said, we need to restrain him to get him what he needs and to check on him. She signed the papers, and I was restrained with, I think, leather straps. At least that's what she told me. Now, I didn't know any of this was going on. Heck, I don't even. The only thing I do know is that I had something in my fucking nose. It was the oxygen thing. I keep knocking the fucking it out. And where the fuck am I? What's going on? I must be having a fucked up dream. I literally don't know anything. And then I was being fed, and then, oh, I don't know what it's on me. And my mom said, it's okay. You can go. And I said, okay. And I did. I went. I did my deed, my business. I had a diaper on. I did my business. I literally had no fucking clue what happened until I'm up and alert and halfway like this, and my mom's there. She was there from the beginning. Hey, they told her to go home. She said, "Fucking no." And my family was called. My dad was called. My dad was up taking care of his family business. His sister was dying. I think Barbara was dying at the time. So he could have come back down. And next thing, when I'm fucking freaking alert, it hits me. And I said, one of my case managers who's been helping me gives me a magazine. I said, oh, fuck. I literally missed the end of Deep Space Nine and the beginning of Star Wars Episode 1. I am so grateful. I was not having a face moment or a God moment. I just, fuck. I know I had to stay an extra day. I don't remember that much of that last 4 days out of the 5. I remember being, had to get dressed, had to be carted in, and as soon as I got home, my mom said, just go to bed, just stay. And for weeks at a time, I was good. I was thankful I was alive. I was just thankful I get to participate in watching the end of Deep Sleep 9 and in the beginning of Star Wars Episode 1. Little did we know how fucking sucky it was going to be. I can remember that I told Max, do you know what happened? What? A movie called Meet Joe Black made $80 million in its first fucking day. Why? Because most of the people just stayed to the very end of the trailers to see the trailer of episode fucking 1, Max, and then they fucking left. Would you want to stay for a 3 hour movie with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins? Man, that's a lot of money. Yeah, and it's all thanks to that goddamn trailer. That movie sucked, by the way. Actually, I kind of liked it, but that's just a number of pop culture history, my friends. Look it the fuck up. Meet Joe Black made a lot of money in that first week, all thanks to Star Wars Episode 1. See, Star Wars helps other movies. But here's the kicker. If it wasn't for Star Trek, there would be no Star Wars. Star Trek has helped Star Wars, and Star Wars helps Star Trek. Look it up. If it wasn't for the original Star Wars movie, we would have had what would be called Star Trek Phase 2 with Commander Decker, Ilia, and Zion. But technically speaking, we do have Commander Decker, and Ilia. They just have different names. They're Captain Riker and Counselor Deanna Troy. They're the same fucking characters for fucking names. Different names. And they use some of the scripts from Phase 2 for the second season of Next Generation, you idiots. So look that up. Now, going back to Odin and everything, I admit it was my fault. I fucked up. I'm in control. But I'm not in control in other things. Well, I know I'm a social drinker. I know I do other drugs. But I only drink when to be sociable or to get out of the house. That's the main reason why fat ass hated me. Because his friends would say, "Oh, you're Max's brother here. Have a drink." I believe he's literally swimming in beer and liquor. I wish I had the money to go to a bar right now and spend another. No, I'm gonna top myself. For Obama, I spent almost 45, $50. For Biden, I would spend over 100 and give some more alcohol to all the bar people to spread the love. Even conservatives, man. Because I have to admit, you came out 70, close to 71 million people. Conservatives voted for Trump more than Obama. So, the sheriff had less votes than the ape. Bart had less votes than Dr. Zayas. But Barthead, the greatest, is one of the. I love that line. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to honor it. But the original way, not the way me and my brother came up with it. The sheriff's near. What did he say? He said the sheriff is near. Oh. No, God blank. The sheriff is a nigger. What did he say? The sheriff is near. No, God, a dong. The sheriff isn't. You get the joke, right? It's the quote from Blazing Saddles. Me and my brother did it differently because we were watching in 2008 the whole election, even the day we were watching the whole freaking day from it came on until the end of his speech. And when he got elected, I said to my brother, "You do know we gotta change the joke." Yeah, we do. Should we say it? Not until it's legally official and he is coming out. And when he came out and raved, me and my brother did the joke together. Our way. The president is. I'm not gonna say it, but you get it. That's to honor President Barack Hussein Obama, the most historic person alive right now, living or dead. Now, Elvis and Michael Jackson can fucking fight it out for who has made more money since they've fucking been dead. But right now, Obama is the most historic person alive. More historic than Keith Richards, more historic than Elton John. The only one that would come close to being in his shadow would be my ex-senator, John McCain. Because that campaign for both of them was historic. Just look what John McCain said to that one voter about Obama, about his, I forgot what it was about, but I will always respect John McCain. I voted for him when I first was legal to vote. I think both times, 2000 and 2006. 2001 to 2006 for senator. I didn't want to vote for him because then my belief system says you will regret this for your whole life. This is the most historic thing in your lifetime you could ever be part of. And even my brother voted for Obama because he knew. He did it the second time, but he knew it was historic because we respect our history, and history make it moments. Goodbye.